In a city with a thriving art scene, theaters, museums, and the world's largest music festival, one show and one man, truly one of a kind.
More stuff.
Michael Lorenz
Okay.
is better known by a sound than a name.
My nickname is Ding.
He's a man that moves to the beat of his own drums.
Here are the Tims.
Hundreds of them.
Think of a pinball machine, and I'm the ball.
Lorenz is the staff percussionist at Skylight Music Theater.
Well, I always kind of prided myself on being the class clown.
He's also the ringleader of the circus that is Things That Go Ding. Part concert, part vaudeville variety act, and a way to show off his spectacular collection.
Just kind of the tip of the iceberg.
That's right, somehow a show with 250 instruments only begins to scratch the surface. There is so much more at his Milwaukee area home.
Which I like to also call the Percussion Insane Asylum.
One look at the living room and you might assume Ding is off his rhythmic rocker.
Yeah, kind of jaw-dropping.
Imagine bringing a date back to this place.
I didn't want her, like, walking in the place and then go screaming off into the night.
But home is where the heart is, right? And this place is a testament to a lifelong love affair with music and comedy.
From the Circus World Museum, we have a dozen red noses.
Lorenz has been cracking jokes and beating drums since he was just a few years old.
Other drummers will relate. It's inside of you. It's just something you have to do.
A career in different bands, tours, and productions took him all over the country.
I just walked into a music store in Cleveland and found that big old drum.
The result is this, one of the largest private collections of modern and vintage percussion instruments in the world.
Oh, and then the worst, the very worst of this whole thing, eBay came along.
He's acquired thousands of instruments, but Lorenz makes an important distinction.
I'm not a hoarder, I'm an organized collector.
And first and foremost, he's a musician.
I'm gonna jump around a little bit. I don't really collect instruments, I collect sounds. A fight gong, round one.
Of the many pieces, large and small, some have history.
It was built in 1935.
Some have character.
Her name is Henrietta, by the way.
Some are reclaimed, recycled, and reused. And some have the simplest explanations of all.
Why Corona? Because that's my favorite beer.
It was at this house,
D and a C sharp.
probably after a few Coronas, where the idea for the show was hatched.
We tried to take a lot of real highbrow music and perform it as best we can, but in a very lowbrow manner.
Good.
For the first time, Things That Go Ding is now taking over Skylight's premier stage.
I joke, now I've made the big time in the Cabot.
Decades of playing, procuring, and perfecting a craft and a collection has built to this crescendo.
You'll never see anything like this anywhere else again in the world.
Michael Ding Lorenz is ready to bring down the house.
I'm in my element. I can't imagine doing anything else.
Beat by furious beat.